What is going on, YouTube? Sinky's here back with another video, and as you can tell by the gameplay in the back, we are playing Treasure Hunters. Last Sunday actually, 2K dropped this event in which you have to complete a certain amount of tasks. Each task you complete, you get times that rep plus one, things like that. This is what helped me get to 65 or so percent, or 60% towards Elite 1. Yep, and then yesterday 2K dropped double rep in the rec, which allowed me to get about to 77% towards Elite 1. So your boy has been grinding. Shout out to 2K for dropping these events. These events have been coming in clutch during this quarantine and things like that. And I'm really trying to get this gameplay out to you guys because, one, this is gameplay where my paint beast is actually like a 90. It was after his 95 or so pickup or whatever, and then two, it shows a little bit of improvement from my point guard. My cousin, he's actually taking time off, like I said, from work because of people who have COVID-19 and things like that, and showing his progression. I wanted to showcase that to you guys. If you play with me long enough, or you play the game long enough, you can get better. It doesn't matter what rank or rep you are in park, as long as you listen, have IQ, you can prosper in this game as well. So that's just what I wanted to showcase. Part two is basically just me explaining, like, man, during this quarantine stuff, the fact that 2K is actually dropping these events is crazy. People are repping up crazier than ever now. What seemed like it would take 2 or 3 months to get from one level to another is now taking half the time. Some people have caught me in rep and things like that. I have caught some people in rep who were ahead of me. It's just crazy. And then if you happen to hit the wheel, double rep on the wheel, and then on top of that hit the double rep in these events, everything just seems to fly past, and it's just a blessing because nobody wants to be playing 1,000 part games just to go at one rep level. And in 2K, it's super annoying to do so. I don't know why 2K made it that way. I know in the beginning of the year, what was that? 3v3 Pro-Am was the wave to get rep. As I think it should be. You play more competitive in 3v3 Pro-Am, but at the same time, like, I don't understand why it was like that. Like, I just don't understand why they made it so that you play 1,000 part games just to get up one rep. Once I found that out, that's why I really got off the game earlier in the year. That got super annoying. But to each his own. Those guys who grinded out to legend, congratulations to them. I just won't be one of those guys. I've always been one of those guys to get to elite once that tier system came into effect, and so that's my that's basically what I strive to get to in rep level in the park. But I will say this: 2K has to fix this 98% bar or whatever. They have yet to do so. I don't know why, but they have to find a way to fix that, because I feel like once you hit 99.9, whether it's in the park, whether it's in rep, park, pro-am, whatever, it should just stay at 99.9, along with the fact that we should actually be 99s. I'm tired of our players being actually 86 overalls with a 99 overall rating. I think it would be better if 2K would just simply give us true 99s, put the park on superstar difficulty level, put rec on superstar difficulty level, put pro-am on Hall of Fame difficulty level, and see who really has skill in the game. Like, it doesn't make sense to me that we're playing on different sliders to try to beat each other, and then certain players are able to shoot with a so forth and so on rating that's lower than average. Like, if you want to make us true 99s, give us a position average based off our ratings. Because it's in the game. It's already in the game. 2K shows everybody what their position average if you go into the certain menu, right? And when you have that position average, when you look at that position average, you know where you stand based off your position. So if I'm a big and my position average for a mid-range shot is like, let's say 64 or something like that, right? Then I should be able to obtain a 64 overall mid-range. Whether or not, my position is a paint beast or not, whether or not I have the attributes to upgrade it to a 64, like I should still have that option to do so that I can be a true 99. It's getting really annoying that 2K is giving us these 86 overall players and then saying their rating is a 99. It doesn't make sense. And then on top of that, you have badges that increase the productivity of your player. Like, 2K has to fix that in order to make this game really skill based, in my opinion. I mean, people are going to find their ways to do this, that, and the third, and then you have animations that take place on top of that. So it's going to be a challenge for them. I do know that they are working on 2K21. If you didn't know, Agent Zero, he dropped a drama alert video that basically confirmed Mike Wang is working on 2K21 and things like that. They're also looking at bringing in ways to incorporate the shot stick. I don't know if they're going to bring it back to making the shot stick have a significant more boost as to the shot meter off, but I do know they did have a poll up asking 2K players if the shot stick, how many of us use the shot stick over the X button, the shot button. So could it go revert back to 2K18 and things like that? I don't know, but I would like to see a little bit more skill, a little bit more challenge into 2K. Hopefully it's incorporated somehow on this next gen console. Hopefully this game plays a little bit different on next gen consoles. I don't think I'm going to buy any of the new games on the old generation consoles. I think I'm gonna wait until the new console comes out and buy the new games then. I also think that 2K has to find a way to fix the pick and roll. Like, the pick and roll in this game will never is going to be the Achilles heel of 2K, and people always find a way to abuse it, pick dodge or things like that. It helps, but it's not a universal basic all one be all to like stopping the pick and roll. It just helps in certain situations. One year brick wall will be super OP, the next year pick dodger will be non-existent. They'll patch it, it'll get nerfed, things like that. I think 2K just has to find a way to make it fun again, because right now every player seems to like the same speed, especially in park, considering how small the court is. Like, my paint beast, if I know what I'm doing, I slide my feet correctly, I could keep up with a point guard laterally. Like, that shouldn't make sense. If you get a mismatch with a big on a guard or a guard on a big, it should work either way in that person's favor. A big shouldn't be able to guard a guard, and a guard shouldn't be able to guard a big. I don't care what their overall is and what badges they have. It just doesn't make sense. Most let's say if the guard was 6'6" and the big was 7 foot, that's a 4-inch height difference. If I run hook shots all day on that guard, it should go in, considering the height difference, and vice versa. If this guard knows how to dribble, this guard knows how to create his shot or things like that, he should have a significant advantage over the big. And unless this particular big knows how to play defense, that's just my take on like how 2K should work, because that's how it is in real life. If a guard gets switched on to a big, he goes into that ISO mentality where he has the mismatch, and vice versa. If a big is switched on to a smaller person, a shorter guard, or things like that, he's taking advantage of that. And we see it all the time. I just wish 2K used those principles. And then at one point they did, but it didn't make sense. Like, I remember last year, 6'10" stretch fours could shoot over everybody, right? Except for bigs and things like that, which makes sense. But it had most guards. If I was 6'7", a stretch four shouldn't be able to shoot over me without a contest. That just don't make sense. But if a guard is 6'3", he should 100% be able to shoot over a smaller guard. Like, that's what makes sense to me, and that's why I think 2K has to find a balance, and that's why I think badges shouldn't make it makes like certain badges just shouldn't be in the game. Like, the fact that a big can have Intimidator, sit in the paint, or sit 2 feet away from you and you miss a layup just doesn't make sense at all. Like, if I'm contact body to body, if I just swing my arm at somebody and they miss a layup, it just takes the fact of a good offensive play away and rewards bad defense. I think 2K just has to find a way, like I said, to find that balance in order to make this game really a success, and hopefully they do one day. But 2K20 just ain't it. It's just not it. And I want to know how you guys feel about it. Let me know down in the comment section, because I'm all out of sorts on what 2K can do to make this game better. Because honestly, I've been talking to my boys and things like that. 2K need to just rebuild the game. Like, honestly, like, take out all the animations, rebuild it from the ground up, take out all the glitches, because every year it's the same glitch. People can go back and find it in the old game. I don't know why defensive 3 isn't in a park. Like, it's just the simple stuff 2K needs to fix. You know what I'm saying? So that's basically how I feel about this. But I will commend them on, like I said, having these events in 2K. Like, it's been really cool to play, get my rank up and things like that. But I really hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, go ahead, drop a like. Comment down in the comment section of what you would change on 2K, what you would try to incorporate to help make this game better. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. And as always, man, remember to be great. I'm out.